Risk of Rain 2 is debatably the best co-op game on the market right now, at least until Borderlands 3 comes out. Both Risk of Rain and Borderlands are published by Gearbox, a company obviously devoted to keeping the couch party on life support. So first of all, I'd like to say thank you to Gearbox because it's really appreciated, and secondly, no, this is not a paid promotion, nor am I practicing to be some corporate shill. A few finicky fellas are casting shade on 2K Games for sticking to the same formula, to which I say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. On the other hand, Hapu, is it Hapu? Hopu? On the other hand, Hopu decided to push their game literally into another dimension. Sure, games like Grand Theft Auto, Fallout, and the Nintendo IPs had success by switching to 3D, but those were all done over a decade ago, and for the most part out of necessity. Plus, when making a decision that radical, things could just go catastrophically wrong, and I had like 4 or 5 Sega jokes lined up right in a row right here, but it's just too fucking sad, man. Let's move on. Fortunately for Hopu Hapu, the transition went smoothly, bringing a whole new kind of player base, because I sure as hell didn't play the first Risk of Rain until the second one came out. And now that I think about it, the concept of switching from 2D to 3D is so old that Mortal Kombat was actually able to reboot their entire franchise by switching back from 3D to 2D, its original dimension, which happened a full 8 years ago. And by the way, NetherRealms, whoever decided to make Shao Kahn paid DLC, just stop it. You stop it right now. Whichever way you look at it, there was no real pressure for Risk of Rain to change because it's not 1998 anymore. By the way, Friends was better than The Office. What truly surprises me is that I've seen 1,000 2D roguelikes, but not many in 3D. So Risk of Rain was actually able to take over a market that isn't really being fought for at the moment, opting to be a large fish in a small pond. I just really wish I could have been sitting at the table where that decision took place. My assumption is that the idea was floated along in a meeting, and after a burst of laughter, everyone said, fuck it, why not? However, the switch from 2D to 3D was most likely part of a well thought out plan that involved everyone working late into the night to reinvent the IP while also staying true to its core gameplay in hopes of gaining traction, which it did, through the difficult task of appeasing old players and inviting new ones in a unique way that is rarely seen in this day and age. But wait, what if this was all calculated from the beginning? What if Risk of Rain is actually a reflection of gaming as a whole, acting as a metaphor for how video games have evolved? And maybe this is all an experiment to see if one company can master each decade's specific development execution, moving from extremely stylized 2D bit-based graphics to an experimental 3D world while rough around the edges still maintain base gameplay and mechanics and charm. Maybe Risk of Rain as a whole is a meticulously drawn out statement about how, whether you like it or not, certain franchises can and will change, for the better or for the worse, and the only way to find out is to try it. And by showing you the past through this game, they will eventually show us what will become of our future, by turning Risk of Rain 3 into a retail-priced online instance-based MMO sprinkled with overpriced DLC and unavoidable microtransactions, where players are doomed to stare blankly into the abyss of what their favorite hobby has become, and the world slowly burns to ashes and fades away. Or Risk of Rain will continue to be an extremely fun and addicting series that you and your friends can enjoy together for an absolute bargain, just like it is now. But as always, I want to know what you guys think. Do you like Risk of Rain? Have you not played it yet? Are you too busy playing that other game that I'm not talking about? You got any funny stories? Then leave them all in the comments section. Feel free to join the Daily Quest Discord. There will be a link in the description. It is by far the best way to tell me one-on-one that my voice sounds like a trash compactor with the sniffles. And by the way, I know I don't really address my subscribers in the videos, but I'd just like to give a big thank you to all of you. You're great people. I know some of you are from way back when I was doing games you might remember. Do you prefer these short videos, or do you prefer the longer format videos that I've done in the past? If you're subscribed, please let me know, and if you're not a subscriber, then I don't blame you. And that is it, except for the very last thing in every video, which is the most important, and that's to have a nice day. Peace out.